afternoon, everybody. Welcome back. Thank you very much for connecting. Thank you very much for tuning in. Welcome, everybody, and high five to all of you. Those high five, high five, high five, high five, high five to all of you. Thank you very much, everybody. It's my pleasure being with you today. Guys, in today's lesson, we are going to talk about are you flexible? We are going to learn how we can actually answer this type of questions in the call center industry, right? And we're about to start. We're about to start. First things first, I know that yesterday I said that we're going to have classes until tomorrow. However, guys, in Nicaragua, this is something that I just missed. This is something that I almost forgot about. That in Nicaragua, we are celebrating La Purísima. La Purísima, it's being celebrated on December 7th, meaning that pretty much everybody it's like off. You don't need to work, and that's the reason why we have decided here in STNACC that we are going to have the class today, and then we're going to have another class on Friday, right? Next Friday as well. But anyway, with that being said, guys, welcome everybody. Welcome. Thank you very much for connecting. Thank you for tuning in. In today's lesson, everybody, we have Jocelyn. Hello, Jocelyn. Welcome. Thank you very much for connecting. High five and fist bump to you. I appreciate the fact that you are being here with us, right? I appreciate that. And also we have Sabrina Gonzalez. How's it going, Sabrina? Welcome. High five and fist bump to you as well. Thank you very much for tuning in. So, guys, remember, we already have 6 people on YouTube. And do me a favor, guys. Do me a favor. Every single participant that comes in into the channel, right, YouTube, Nestin ACC, ask the person to smash that like button and share among their friends so more people can have the benefit on how to answer are you flexible and the job interview at a call center. Okay, so let's see. We also have Karen Morales. Hello, Karen Morales. Welcome. I'm ready to learn. Beautiful, beautiful. Those high five and fist bump to you, Karen, as well. Thank you very much. All right, so what about TikTok? TikTok, are you guys ready? TikTok? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes, 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 yes. YouTube, are you ready? YouTube? Yes, 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 yes. Facebook. Facebook, are you there? Yes, Patricia, I am here. All right, fantastic, beautiful. So, guys, what we're gonna be covering today? Today's lesson. There are a lot of things to cover, guys. There are a lot of things to cover. I hopefully expect that we can finish today's lesson. Listen, in today's lesson, we are gonna talk about the importance of being flexible. But first, we're also gonna talk about what the flexible mean, right? What does flexible mean? Also, I am going to give you some examples on how you can demonstrate how flexible you can be in a call center, right? And the meaning, the importance. I'm gonna teach you guys how you can practice to become a flexible person. And also, guys, I am going to give you a strategy. Today, you are going to learn how to answer the question, are you flexible, right, for this position? And I promise you, everybody, I promise you that if you pay attention to this lesson, if you know at the end how to answer this question, you are going to be hired. I promise you that you are going to be hired. And if that doesn't happen, sue me here. Sue me. Tell me, hey, you know what, Nestor? The strategy you gave me, it didn't work. But I promise you, it's gonna work. All right. That's the reason why you need to stay all the way to the end of today's live event, because this is your chance. This is your opportunity, everybody. If you have one chance, if you have one opportunity, what would you do? You need to practice with Nestin ACC. All right. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, everybody. Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sharing this live event, everybody. I don't know what is going on with my AC today, but it's not performing as it was supposed to be, right? So, guys, let's go ahead and get started then with today's lesson. What do you think? Chan, 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 chan. By the way, everybody, I need you to subscribe to Nestin ACC, because if you haven't do so, I don't know what are you waiting for. You are missing great opportunities in order for you to get yourself higher in the call center industry. So let's jump right in. All right, so let's see, everybody. First things first, right? First things first. The question that we're going to be talking about today is, are you flexible? First things first, what does flexible mean? That's the first thing that we need to talk about today. What is the meaning of flexible? And I'm going to give you the information right away. The meaning, right? The meaning of flexible. Flexible means, right? Being flexible, it's about, pay attention to this, guys. It's about preparing, right? It's about preparation. It's about accepting the things, accepting that all those situations that they will change, right? The current situation will change for a good. It would be for a good thing, or it could be not for a bad thing, but it's gonna change, right? That's the meaning of flexible, right? That's when we're talking about flexibility or flexible. Are you being flexible? Now, once again, being flexible, it's pretty much about how things are going to change in the future. All right, that means being flexible. Now, why this is important? What is the importance of being flexible? I am going to give you the importance of being flexible. The thing is that flexibility, everybody, it's like a tool, right? It's like a tool, it's a skill, right? Flexibility is an important tool in problem solving, all right? So when you go to a call center, you need to have this skill, and the skill is to be flexible. You can say, I am flexible, you are flexible, she is flexible, all right? I have flexibility. And this is important because it will help you out in problem solving, because you're going to be able to adapt yourself to all those sudden, right, changes, all those sudden changes that may affect your performance, that may affect your work. All right. So far, I'm giving you that definition. It means that being flexible is all about accepting the things that they will change, number one. And the importance is that it will give you the opportunity to, or it's a tool that will help you out to solve problems, because you're going to be able to adapt yourself. Okay. Now, um this is the thing, right? This is the thing. When you are able to adapt yourself, one of the greatest benefits of being flexible is that you are going to be able as well to reduce the stress. As you listen right now, you're going to be able to reduce the stress. Why? Because take a look at this. You already know that things are going to change. You know that. That is a fact. All right. And you, as your personality, the personality that you have is that, obviously, because things are going to change, you are, let's put it like this, you are anticipating the future. And because you already know that, your level of stress, especially in a call center, they are going to be reduced, right, to the minimum, or to a certain level, that stress can be manageable. Alrighty. So that is the importance of being flexible. Now, observation: being flexible, everybody, is not when your boss, your supervisor, says something like, can you bring me some coffee? And you say, yes, 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 supervisor, I'm gonna bring you some coffee. Yeah, do you want some sugar? No, no, that's not being flexible, right? All right, so that is the importance of being flexible. All right, let's move on, right? Let's move on, because we need a lot to cover today. So, and obviously, as something aside, something positive about all this thing, everybody, is that beside will help you to become less stressed. Also, it's going to help you out to have a positive mindset. Okay, it's going to help you out a positive mindset. That is the meaning of flexible or are you flexible? That is the importance of being flexible. Now, I'm going to give you, everybody, how to practice, how you can practice flexibility. The way that you can practice flexibility it's by doing two things, right? The only thing that you need to do is to do two things. One, everybody. So, how to practice flexibility? Number one, you need to you need to stay update, right? Update with the latest trends. What does it mean in your industry, right? Or in your job position as a customer service representative? In your position as a customer service, right? Representative. What does it mean? As you may know, when you work in a call center, you're going to be giving some kind of assistance to different type of customers, right? So, with that being said, what is going to happen is that the products or the services that you are representing, they are going to change. All right, they are going to change. Meaning that today they tell you, for example, hey Nestor, you know what? The price of this phone right now is $200, right? But in a week, the price of this phone is gonna be $400. And a week later, right? Another week later, the price of that phone is gonna be $100. So things are changing. Things are changing, and sometimes people, we human, right? I'm including myself as well. Sometimes we do not react to changes positively, all right, or positively. Okay, so one of the ways that we can practice how to be flexible is to be or updated about the things that we actually matter the most. In the case of a call center, how to be updated with the information of the product, how to be updated with the information of a service, how to be updated with your work itself, right? That's mean how to be updated with the trends, what customers are requesting, what customers need, and so on, right? That's the way that you can be or you can practice some flexibility. Why? Because you are anticipating the future, and if you already know what is going to happen in the future, let's put it like that. So what is going to happen is that every single change is not going to affect you emotionally that at all, right? That's the thing that we need to keep in mind. Alrighty, so that's why we need to practice. We need to practice being flexible because guess what? Being flexible, as you may know, is a skill, right? All right, very good. And another way that you can do in order for you to practice flexibility or for you to be flexible, you need to practice optimism, right? Optimism. What does it mean being practice optimism, everybody? It's focus on the solution, everybody. Focus on the solution and not the problem, right? That is a very, very, very simple example of being optimistic about the future. Guys, I'm going to be totally honest with you. We are going to face a lot of problems, right? We are going to face rejection, a lot of rejection, especially if we go to the call center. Okay. And the recruiter says to you, no, because you're missing pronunciation. No, because you're missing vocabulary. No, because you're missing something, right? In the end. So we need to practice optimism. And the way that we can practice optimism is instead of saying to myself, oh, I am a piece of beep, right? Instead of saying to myself that thing, I can say something like, oh, you know what? I need to find a solution to the problem that I'm facing. If my problem is pronunciation, okay, I need to do some exercise based on pronunciation. If my problem is fluency, I need to work on my fluency. If my problem is let's say vocabulary, okay, so I need to focus on vocabulary. That is the way that we can practice optimism, or that is the way that we can practice flexibility, right? So there are two ways that you can practice flexibility. Number one, stay update with the current trends in your industry, in this case, customer service, if it's the case, or technical support, if it's the case, or what's the other one? Help me. Retention, if it's the case, or sales, if it's the case, right? You need to be updated with the latest methods in order for you to become the best seller or the best agent in your aisle, the best agent in your call center, right? As simple as that. This is the way that you can practice flexibility. And another way that you can practice flexibility is about the being optimistic, right? And what is being optimistic? It's pretty much instead of focusing on, oh my God, there is a problem with this, instead of focusing on that part, we need to focus on the solution. Find a solution to a problem. It's not easy, right? It's not easy. I know. But if you put your mind to work, you will find a solution. I promise you, everybody. I promise you that is going to happen. Alrighty. All right. Cool. This is our one more time, guys. Being flexible means that it's about preparing and accepting the things that you cannot change. All right, or the things that they will change. That's what the meaning of being flexible. And this is important, right? One more time. This is important because it's a tool that helps you out in problem solving, because whenever you see those changes coming to you or towards you, you know what to do against those changes. The way that you can practice flexibility is to stay up with the current trends in your industry and practice a little bit of optimism, right? That everything is gonna be under control eventually, right? Eventually. Okay, beautiful. Now, with that being said, everybody, with that being said, in the workplace, in a call center, how can you demonstrate some flexibility? All right. How can you demonstrate some flexibility at the workplace? Let me show you. Let me show you the way that you can do that, because there are possible ways for you to do that. Number one, guys, number one, everybody, pay attention, because I am giving you the tools that, or I give you the answer already, how you can answer this question in a call center, right? How to demonstrate that you have the flexibility that they are looking for. All right. How do you demonstrate that? Pretty easy, everybody. All right. So listen, in a call center, you are going to have a lot of expressions, or you're going to have the opportunity, right? When your supervisor is asking in the floor, hey guys, for December 24th, I need a person who covers the shift. You remember this word, right? You remember this word, the shift. Yesterday we talked about this word, shift. For December 24th, I need a person who covers the shift from 9 a.m. to, let's say, 10 p.m. Or I need a person who covers the shift from 10 p.m. to, let's say, to 8 a.m. next day. And we're talking about December 24th, right? Some people, some agent, they are flexible. Some agent, they are able, they are willing to do that. Some other agents will be something like, no, hell, I'm not gonna go there. It's going to be Christmas. I want to spend some time with my family. Listen, it's not bad to spend some time with your family, but if you are looking for an opportunity in the call center industry, if you see yourself leading a team, if you see yourself like operation manager, if you see yourself like not working on the phones, guess what? You need to work in your path. You need to work in your career. As simple as that, right? So covering a shift, everybody, is a way that you can demonstrate that you are flexible. I'm giving you examples, guys. Some of you already work. Some of you already have some experience, right? So I'm giving you some examples. How can you demonstrate that you are flexible? Because guess what? Pay attention to this. The OM is going to ask you this question. The OM is going to ask you, can you give me an example about the time you were flexible? And what you gonna say? Ah, bienvenidos a la cripta. Ta, 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 pa, pa. Don't say ah, right? Don't say ah, because they're gonna hang you up from the tallest tree in the call center. Oh man. So anyway, all right. Anyway, so let's move on. Right? Let's move on. So that's one of the ways that you can pretty much demonstrate that you have flexible skills, right? Covering a shift, and you can cover a shift not only in a call center. If you work, for example, let's say that you're a taxi driver, and imagine that you're a taxi driver and you work for a company, right? A company, and you are just the driver. So, and the owner of the company says to you, hey, listen, I need a person, I need a volunteer for the following week. Who is willing to? And you feel like, no, I need to see my girlfriend. No, I need to see my boyfriend. I miss him so much. So you miss the opportunity over there to show some flexibility, right? Covering a shift. I'm giving you an example if in the case of you're a taxi driver. Now, I want you to think about what other ways at your workplace, right? At your workplace, you can demonstrate that you can cover a shift, right? For example, right? Let's move it on with another one. Another way that you can practice some flexibility, right? Another way that you can practice some flexibility is, for example, when you are training new people. The call center, when you are training new agents, all right? When you are training new agents. So this is another way that you can practice or you can show or demonstrate some flexibility, training new agents. It happens that when you work in a call center, when you start working in a call center, everybody is new, everybody is anxious, everybody wants to learn as much as possible because they want to do their job as good as possible. And there are some agents, there are some representatives, there are some experienced agents that they don't like to share that information because they might think that the information that they are sharing is they are the only one that they can handle that information. Guess what? At the very beginning, you don't have any clue about the product. You don't have any clue about how the customer is going to react to your answers or to the way that you deliver the service or the way that you deliver the answer to his or her inquiries. But that's okay. You're going to be learning, right? However, the more you are in the learning curve, the more that you are learning from your own mistake, from your own path, right? Learning path, what is going to happen is that if you have the ability, right, to train new agents, you are showing over there that you are being flexible. That is another way that you can show or you can share or you can demonstrate in this case that you are being flexible. Alrighty? As simple as that. So training new agents. So imagine the following. Imagine that you work for a marketing agency. All right. Imagine that you are an agent that works with a Photoshop, right? Let's put it like that. And you have a new person. You have a new person that it's learning. It's a little bit rookie. He doesn't have that quite experience. So what you're gonna do about that? If you have that skill, flexibility, you are going to help that newcomer. You are going to help that person. So that is being flexible. All right. Are you copying? Are you copying everybody? This is how you can demonstrate. So if you work as a marketer and the OM asks you, hey, let me see. Hold on, wait a second. Let me pick up name. Hey, Josue Martinez, are you flexible? Yes, of course I am flexible, right? When I was working, I don't want to get in there. I don't want to get in there because I'm going to give you the answer, guys, okay? I'm going to give you the answer. So how you can master this answer to the question, are you flexible, okay? That's what that's what we're going to be covering today, right? That's what we're going to we're gonna be covering today. All right, fantastic, beautiful. So another way that we can demonstrate that we are flexible, everybody. Okay, taking on new tasks. All right, taking on new tasks. That is another way that you can be flexible. And I'm gonna put it like this. All right, so pay attention to this. If you already work in a call center, there are some moments where your supervisor is pretty busy. Okay, so picture the following, right? Follow me on this one. So if you already finished your shift, and if you would like to grow in the call center, and if you want to show that you are flexible, if you want to demonstrate that you're flexible, then it will be great, it will be cool to go to your supervisor and ask to your supervisor, hey, listen, I see you that you are pretty busy. Is there something that I can help you with? And let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. Because guess what? Let me tell you a secret. Let me tell you a secret. If you are looking for an opportunity in a job call in a call center, um, the next time he needs you, guess what? He's gonna say, Tivo, 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 oye Tivo, are you there? Espérame que estoy poniendo unas notas. Log off. All right. So help me with this paperwork. And Tivo is going to stand up, and you're going to be listening to people saying, he's his favorite. He's his favorite. No, he's not his favorite. He is the one who is being showing some flexibility. That's the reason why Tivo was called. As simple as that. So, taking on new tasks, everybody, taking on new tasks is another way for you to show some flexibility, right? As simple as that. All right. Now, something else, guys, that I want to add that you can show some flexibility is the following. Look, when you are in training, when you are, let's say, when you are in training, when you have problems, because guess what? You're gonna it's very well known that in a call center you're gonna face a lot of problem with customers, with service, with products, and so on. So instead of focusing on the problem, instead of saying, no, you know what, this cell phone, this computer, these speakers, they don't work, right? Instead of focusing on that, instead of focusing on the problem, you should offer solutions. This is another way for you to show some flexibility. All right. So these are skills, guys. Covering a shift, having the opportunity to train new agents, to help new agents, or to help newcomers, new people in your teamwork, having the opportunity to taking new responsibility, new tasks, offer some solutions instead of focusing on the problem. That speak a lot out of you, right? That speak a lot out of you. So that is the way that you can show some flexibility. Alrighty, that's the way that you can show some flexibility. All right, so let's see. Questions, everybody. Okay. It's missing something. Okay, this is another thing that I want to add. Right, this is another thing that I want to add before we move on with the questions. Right. Um, take a look at this. Take a look at this, guys. Here we go. Bear with me. All right. Now, listen, when you work with people, right, sometimes it's difficult. I'm not gonna state the opposite, right? But if you have good flexible skills, you're gonna be able to understand what the problem is, and it's gonna help you. This tool is gonna help you out to solve problems. So every single time that you face a problem with a customer, with a colleague, with a person that works with you, the best thing that you can do, it's pretty much collect your thoughts before you react to somebody's comment or somebody's reaction or somebody's comments, right? Before you react to that comment, collect your thoughts. Think about a moment, um, what is the comment behind. And this is the strategy that pretty much that you need to take. If this comment from this person is something that is giving me the opportunity to improve, all right? Or if just a comment because this person want to show the feeling that this person has inside of him or her. So you need to choose the path. If the comment is like a feedback, so take the feedback as the best as you can, right? And work in that, right? So collect your thoughts and overcome obstacles. But the person says something that is not true. For example, if the person says, I think you are a piece of beep, right? And that's not true, right? So do not pay attention to those type of comments or to those type of thoughts, because in the end, they are not worth it, right? And besides that, if you are able to control yourself with that by collecting your thought and analyzing the situation very carefully before putting your feelings on the table, guess what? You're showing some flexibility. All right. So this is how you can demonstrate flexibility: covering a shift, training new agent, taking on new tasks, offer solutions instead of problems, and take a moment to collect your thoughts and ideas in order for you to present or in order for you to overcome obstacles. All right. And now, if you don't have, let's put it like this: if you don't have um, experience whatsoever, if you are just a student, think about those moments where there was a new student in your class and you decided to help this student. So this is like training new people, like training new agents, like training your team. All right. So this is another way for you to show some flexibility. If you don't have, experience whatsoever, and instead of focusing on problem, imagine that with your family has a problem with the car. Imagine, I don't know, let's put it like that. Your family has a problem with the car, and all of the sudden you started, instead of saying, oh no, the car is broken, what can we do? Instead of saying that, you start thinking, okay, where is the problem? How can I fix this problem? How can I help my family on this? And I promise you that you will find a solution, or you will find the closest solution to that, right? As simple as that, right? So take a moment to collect your thoughts, present your ideas in order for you to overcome obstacles. So I'm giving you the hint. If you have experience, right, work it. And if you don't have experience, because one more time, guess what? The OM is going to ask you, hey, can you tell me about the time where you had to show some flexibility? And what you're going to say? Ah, bienvenidos a la cripta. Tuco, tuco, tica. All right, very good. Any question, guys? Any questions so far? Let me know in the comments down below. And we're going to go with the answer. I'm going to give you the answer. Yes, I'm going to give you an answer that you can practice. And I promise you that if you practice this answer, all right, you're going to pass. You're going to be hired. You're going to be hired in a call center. I guaranteed you that, right? I guaranteed you that you're going to pass. All right, so let's see. Questions. My friend Jose Martin. Hey, what's up, Jose? How's it going, man? High five at Facebook. I see you in today's lesson, man. We're going to be practicing some role plays for debt collectors, debt collections, and also role play for retentions, right? Remember that. So be ready. Customers are going to be killing you today, Jose. Thank you, man. Thank you for tuning in. My pleasure having you today. So, hey, what's up, Rafael? Hi, this is Theo. Hey, what's up, Theo? How's it going, man? Welcome back. Thank you very much for connecting. I appreciate that, man. Thank you, Theo. You are activated, huh? I'm here, boss. Very good, man. Very good. Thank you, man. High five, my friend. Where are you? There you are. High five and fist bump to you. The big boss, right? Then we have Josue. Hey, Josue. High five and fist bump to you, man. High five and fist bump to you. Julieta, there you go. Julieta, high five and fist bump to you. Julieta, be ready, okay? Be ready, Julieta, for today's practice session, right? You're going to have very, very sharp, very, very difficult scenarios, right? Scenarios. Medical in role play. So it says Alberto. Yeah, we can work on that as well. How can you show yourself in insane call? At the very beginning, it's difficult for everybody, for everyone. How do you sell products with skills? With okay, any question, guys? Any questions that you may have about this lesson, guys? This lesson, right? This lesson. Any questions, everybody? Any questions? Any questions? Hey, thank you, man. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Any other question, everybody? Any other question? By the way, guys, this is something that we teach. This is actually a class from Nesting ACC. These are the type of classes that you're gonna have at Nesting ACC, and if we are going to open a new course, we are going to open a new course on this following month, this following December, right? December, it's gonna be December 11th, right? We still have some spaces available. If you like to have more information, link in the description, right? Link in the description down below. In fact, I think I have that information. Let me show you. Let me show you. Mhm. Oh my God, where is it? Where is it? Jesus Christ. All right, questions, guys. Do you guys have any questions about this lesson so far? Because now I'm going to give you how to answer, right? How to answer the question. Are you flexible? Are you flexible? Let me know. Let me know. Come on. Come on. Let me know. Let me know, everybody. Let me know, everybody. Alrighty, so guys, we're back, we're back, we're back. So remember that we are going to have our next job interview preparation this coming December 11th, right? December 11th, that is Sundays. That's going to be on Sundays, right? And we're going to have the schedule from 9 a.m. to 12. 9 a.m. to 12. If you would like more information about that, the only thing that you need to do is to go to that link over there, and I'm gonna be sharing with you every possible information you need in order for you to enroll, right? In order for you to enroll. Okay, so guys, hey, what's up, Miguel? How's it going, Miguel? Thank you very much for connecting. High five and fist bump to you. No, man. No, man. You know what? You know what? You haven't missed anything yet. You haven't missed anything yet. The good thing about this that it has been recorded, and come on, man, just play it back. Just play it back, man, and you're gonna have the opportunity to rewatch the movie, right? So, my friend Jose, I think the most important question is how to answer. Are you flexible? Yeah, are you flexible? Like the photo, right? Like this one. Are you flexible? Oh yes. And let me show you. Let me show you, Mister OM. Look how flexible I am, right? And the OM is wide open, right? Wide open, and looking at you doing some flexibility yoga class, right? So be careful with that, right? You're gonna be no, if you are gonna be a yoga instructor, yes, of course, right? They're gonna give you the job. But if you're not gonna be a yoga instructor, are you flexible? No way, right? That's not the way that you can show your flexibility. Woo! All right, so guys, let's see. Uh, my friend Miguel, of course, I'm flexible. I can do yoga. Very good. Excellent. All right. So I'm going to give you the answer, guys. Okay. I'm going to give you the answer, how you can answer this question. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Um, so this is the way, guys. First things first, we need to, there are a couple of, let's say, I'm going to give you like a strategy how to answer this question, right? And this strategy, pretty much, you can also use it for any other question that you're being asked. Okay. So let's pay attention to the question. The question is, are you flexible? Right? Are you, how to answer, are you flexible or are you flexible? So what we're going to be doing is doing the following. We are going to, number one, pay attention to this. Everybody write it down. We need to write down, right? We are going to write down the answer, or we are going to say the answer, right? Are you flexible? Yes, I am. No, I am not, right? For example, that is going to be the answer. We are going to give our meaning. What is being flexible for us? Okay, we're going to give our meaning. Okay, pay attention to that. So, yes, no. We're going to give our meaning. Hey, you know what? Flexibility for me is chiki chaka chaka. All right. I'm going to give you the answer later on, but I want you to have the idea how to answer this, right? Then you're going to say the importance. Why? Oh my God, I'm not sharing anything. Oh my God, but you're not saying anything, guys. Wake up, everybody. Wake up. Come on, man. There you are. There you are. All right. So here we go again, right? How to answer, are you flexible? First things first, you need to answer the question yes, no. Obviously, you need to say yes, that you are flexible, okay? And after that, you are being flexible or that you answer the question, you are going to give the meaning. What does flexible mean to you? All right, that is going to be the second step. The meaning of flexibility, or the meaning why flexibility it actually means to you, right? Number three, you are going to say why flexibility is important, right? You're going to say why flexibility is important. You are going to talk about your experience being flexible, right? I gave you already some examples of some ways that you can say that you can demonstrate that you're being flexible. And last but not least, you are going to give a punch line, right? And you're going to give a punch line, okay? So with that being said, I'm going to give you some sentences, right? I'm going to give you some sentences. The answers, right? Remember that the answer is going to be, yes, I am flexible, right? Yes, I am. However, we are not going to say, yes, I am, right? I'm going to give you some other expressions that you can use. Everybody from home, repeat after me. Based on my experience. Everybody, based on my experience. Come on, guys, don't be shy. Everybody at home, based on my experience. Come on, guys. Come on. I can't hear you guys. I can't hear you. Come on, say, based on my experience. Okay? There is one sentence that you can use. Another sentence that you can use is, from what I can see. 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 One more time, everybody. From what I can see. From what I can see. From what I can see. And another expression that you can use before answering is going to be from my understanding. From my understanding. From my understanding. Once again, based on my experience, from what I can see, from my understanding. Okay, so these are the ways that you can introduce your answer. We know the answer is yes, right? We know that the answer is going to be yes, I am. But you're not going to say yes, I am. You're not going to say yes, I am. You are going to say the following expression: I consider myself a flexible person. One more time. I consider myself a flexible person. So here we go again. What we're going to do, we're going to get either introductory sentence says, right? And then we're going to say, yes, I am. But we're not say, yes, I am. We're going to say, I consider myself a flexible person. Are you a flexible person? Based on my experience, I consider myself a flexible person. From what I can see, I consider myself a flexible person. From my understanding, I consider myself a flexible person. Alrighty? Now, we are going to give the meaning of being flexible. If you pay attention to today's lesson, let me know in the comments down below, what is the meaning of being flexible? I want to see. I want to see what is the meaning of being flexible. Come on. Let's do it. Let's do it. Dominican Republic. Yeah, you go. User 25. High five and fist bump, man. Thank you. Of course, I'm flexible and can do yoga. No, man. No, man. So, meaning. What is the meaning of being flexible? I already gave you this meaning. By far, you should have it, read it down in your notebooks by far. And don't cheat, right? Don't go back. Don't skip today's lesson. All right? Don't rewind. Don't go back in today's lesson. I want to see what you guys understood about the meaning of being flexible. So let me know. Come on, guys. What is the meaning of being flexible? Is being multifunctional? No, Juan. We never talked about that, right? We never talked about that. All right? Come on, guys. For me, it's a person who is someone who's available to work in any shift. Okay, we talked about that, right? The meaning. Maybe, right? Maybe. Julieta, it's a tool that helps you out to prop. There you go. Okay. That could be, the importance, Julieta. That could be the importance. But what is the meaning? What is going to be the meaning of being flexible, everybody? Come on, guys. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Luis Ernesto Hernandez Rodriguez. Hello, bro. Hello, man. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you very much for connecting, man. High five and fist bump to you. Tolerant person, he says. Question from the Department of Language. All right, so let's see. The importance, everybody. The importance. I'm sorry, it's not the importance. The meaning, everybody. Okay, so the meaning. Okay, so how are you gonna say that? Very easy. Take a look at this. Everybody from me, everybody with me, from home. Here we go. That is gonna be the meaning, right? So here we go again. Based on my experience, I consider myself a flexible person. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. Chan, 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 chan. That is the meaning, right? The meaning. Being flexible for me, right? Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. That is being flexible for me, all right? Being flexible for me, here we go. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes, okay? So here we go again. From what I can see, I consider myself a flexible person. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes, okay? That is the meaning of flexibility. Now, what is the importance? Julieta already said it, right? And we can say the following. This is important, all right? Because, right? This is important because. Take a look. And what Julieta has written down over there, right? And she said, it's a tool to help you out in problem solving. Julieta, you did a very good job. Of course, you are one of my students, right? That's a little bit of cheating. But you already know this answer, Julieta, right? You already know how to organize your ideas and then practice, right? All right, so this is one of the ways that you can say, and you can say one sentence, okay? The sentence is, for example, what Julieta says. It's because it's a tool, right? It's a tool to help you out, right? In problem solving. Another thing that you can say, everybody, is this tool, because this tool help you out with the stress and finding solutions, everybody, right? I gave you this, guys. I gave you this. I gave you the importance at the very beginning of this lesson. So if you haven't checked that out, go and check that out right now. Right? No, not right now. Right? No, later after this live event. Right? Stay with me. Bear with me. All right. But later you can watch it. Okay. So here we go again, guys. Here we go again. By the end of this session, you're gonna be the master of answering the question. Are you flexible? All right. For example. So let's see. I'm not sharing anything, and you're not. You guys aren't telling me anything. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, here we go again. Are you flexible? Based on my experience, right? I consider myself a flexible person. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. This is important because it's a tool that helps you out in problem solving. Or this is important because it will help you out to deal with the stress and to find solutions to problems. All right? So we already have the answer, we already have the meaning, we already have the importance. Now, let's talk about the experience. And this is where you need to put your practice, okay? Because everybody's experience is different, okay? What does it mean? It means that, for example, you that you're watching right now, you are at the university and maybe you don't have experience whatsoever. Or you have some experience like a taxi driver. Maybe your family has a business. Maybe you in the past have had a business. Maybe yeah, maybe you have some kind of experience working with people, right? And let's see, and maybe you are a teacher, and you know that your customers are your students in this case, right? So that is going to be, everybody's is different, right? Everybody has different backgrounds, okay? And that's okay, that's fine. In a call center, even though if you're a teacher, even though you have experience or not in the call center industry, they are going to give you the opportunity if you show them the skills that they are looking for. And this is vocabulary for call center. When they tell you something like go to study more vocabulary, they are telling you this. Are you flexible? Yes, I am. Come on, that is not going to be the answer that you're going to get hired. You know what? Based on my experience, I consider myself a flexible person, right? That's the answer. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. And this is important because it will help you out to deal with the stress and find solutions. And now, the experience. What is your experience? Now, what we can say based on the experience, everybody, follow me, follow me, right? Follow me, everybody. Are you following me, everybody? Are you following me, guys? Experience, right? When it comes to the experience, here we go with the experience. Here we go. With experience, we have people with experience in the classroom, right? And you're going to say this with experience. If you have experience, you're going to say this, right? In my previous job, I have to adapt to changes very easily. And then you explain, right? How you adapt to change very easily. How? Covering a shift, training new people, taking new tasks, offers, oops, I'm sorry about that, offering solutions to problems, taking a moment to thoughts about the problems and give ideas and give solutions, overcoming obstacles. Okay? So this is the way that you can demonstrate that what you're made of, right? For the recruiter. All right? So This is if you have experience, right? In my previous, here we go. In my previous job, I have to adapt to changes very easily because I remember one time when I have the opportunity that there was a new coworker in the team, and I helped this coworker, and in how to. I taught this person how to do the things that he's supposed to be doing. As simple as that. If you give that example, you passed. You're gonna pass that answer. All right. The recruiter is gonna say something like, "Where did you learn this answer? Oh my God, where did you learn this answer?" And you're gonna say something like, "Well, I learned it on YouTube." That's the ACC. And the recruiter is gonna be something. The recruiter is gonna say, or is gonna do something like this. Oh, interesting. Miguel, you pass. All right. And then you move on to the next question. As simple as that. All right. As simple as that. Uh, mm, Diego Solis, you pass. Very good job. Julieta, you pass. Josue, you pass. Right? They're going to help you with that. As simple as that. Beautiful. All right. So, are you following me, everybody? Are you guys following me? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? Yes or yes? ¿Cómo era la respuesta? Not a problem. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you one more time, right? I'm gonna show you one more time. No worries. You are with me. You are with me. All right. No worries. All right. So if you have experience, right? But Nestor, I don't have any experience. Can you help me out? I don't have any experience. I'm just a student. I am in university. I don't have experience whatsoever. Okay, no worries, man. No worries. I cover you. I cover you, man. I cover you. You're with me, man. Are you with me or not? All right. So with no experience, whatsoever, right? With no experience. When I was in my fifth year university, I remember, 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 right? I remember, I experienced, I challenged, right? Those are the words that you can use, right? When I was in my fifth year university, I remember, I experienced, I challenged that there were new students in the classroom. If you're talking about taking, let's say, taking training new agent, there were new students in the classroom, and I taught them how they supposed to be given a speech in front of the people, and they in front of people, right, in front of an audience. And because they didn't have an experience whatsoever, I showed them the way on how to give a really nice pitch, or how to pitch what they want to say. How do I show them presentation skills, for example? All right, for example. So, guys, there's with experience. You talk about your previous job. No experience, you talk about your university or high school, right? High school or university, or a familiar situation. If your family has a business, even better, right? Maybe you don't work like let's say legally, but you worked in the business doing something, right? In the business doing something. And guys, the answer finishes with a punch line. Remember, answer, meaning, importance, experience, and a punchline. Okay? And what is going to be the punchline? This is the easiest of the easiest, guys. This is going to be the easiest of the easiest. That's why I consider myself a flexible person. Higher. You are hired. You are hired. There you go. Right? As simple as that. So, a quick recap. Are you flexible? One more time. Answer the question. Give the meaning. Tell me why that is important. Show me your experience and give me the punchline. Alrighty? There you go. So, are you flexible? Based on my experience, I consider myself a flexible person. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. And this is important because it's a tool that helps you out in problem solving. In my previous job, I have the opportunity to adapt to changes very easily because I remember when my boss asked me to cover some shift. And for me, there was no problem about covering those shifts. That's the reason why I consider myself a flexible person. Thank you very much. You are hired. Guys, if you follow that pattern, you're gonna be hired. Come back, come back to this video and tell me right there in the comments, Nestor, I was hired. As simple as that, right? As simple as that. All right. So, any questions? Any questions that you may have, everybody? Any questions that you may have? Come on, come on, come on, come
La
on.
preparación para una entrevista de trabajo en un call center aumenta las posibilidades de conseguir ese trabajo hasta en un 85%. Por eso ya tenemos abierto nuestro programa de preparación para call center, donde trabajaremos cómo aprender a contestar y practicar las posibles preguntas que te va a hacer el reclutador, el especialista en lengua y el gerente de operaciones.
Sitel is looking for 120 customer service agents right now. Webhelp is looking for people. Ibex is looking desperately for people as well. I went to Ibex yesterday and I saw Teleperformance banners looking for people.
Eliezer,
Teacher,
Yes, go
I
ahead.
have a question. What is Premium's account?
En nuestro programa de preparación para call center tendrás también la oportunidad de mejorar tu inglés con nuestro club de conversación para adquirir más vocabulario, mejorar la fluidez y generar confianza para hacerle frente a la entrevista y al trabajo una vez para el programa de preparación para call center. Datos cambios en que dice información y la presentación estaremos brindando y te estaremos brindando asesoría personalizada, porque, siendo honesto, tu caso, ya que cada persona tiene necesidades diferentes. Solo déjame recordarte dos cositas. Trabajamos con 10 personas con el objetivo de brindarte una mejor asesoría y tienes que tener por lo menos un nivel intermedio de inglés. Para saber tu nivel de inglés, no te preocupes, nosotros te hacemos un test de nivelación completamente gratis. Agradezco la oportunidad que me has brindado y espero saber un poco más de ti para poder ayudarte en la preparación para esa entrevista de trabajo en un call center o en una empresa donde el inglés sea necesario. Ve ahora en el link, no olvides de dejar tus datos.
Así es, everybody, así es. Estamos dando inicio a nuestro próximo curso de preparación para entrevista de trabajo de call center. Comenzamos este próximo domingo 11 de diciembre a las 9 de la mañana, right? Tendríamos meetings todos los domingos de 9 a 12, horario dominical, con la plataforma o en la plataforma Zoom. Y como beneficio adicional, tú también puedes participar de nuestras prácticas los días martes y jueves en el horario de las 7:35 de la noche. ¿Cuáles son los requisitos? Tener un nivel intermedio. Para ello puedes hacer el examen con nosotros completamente gratuito. Solamente pues me dicen, mira, Néstor, quiero hacer el examen. Ganas de aprender, ganas de quedar contratado en un call center. Y pues tener acceso a internet, ¿verdad? Tener tu computadora, si es el caso, tu tablet, si es el caso, tu smartphone, si es el caso. Be flexible, all right? Show me that you want to work in a call center, all right? Just for you to know, being flexible, all right? Beneficios, right? Tenemos cupos limitados para 12 participantes solamente. Aparte de eso, es de que nuestras sesiones privadas te damos feedback, te damos retroalimentación. ¿Cómo está tu nivel de inglés? ¿Cómo está tu nivel de pronunciación? ¿Cómo estás diciendo las frases? como en el caso que estamos viendo, Are you flexible? La respuesta, Are you flexible? Así también como tenemos convenios con call centers en Estados Unidos, donde puedes trabajar ya sea para customer service, ya sea para sales o ya sea para retentions, ¿ok? So just for you to have, just for you to know that. Nuestro principal objetivo es poder ayudarte y que puedas conseguir ese trabajo en un call center, ya sea desde casa o yendo al site, right? Working for them over there. But most importantly, something else that I want to add, guys, es de que el objetivo fundamental de nuestro curso igual es de que puedas trabajar con tu pronunciación, ganar vocabulario, a ganar esa fluidez, tener esa confianza necesaria y estar listo para o lista para una job interview at a call center. Alrighty? And I want to share with you, everybody, I want to share with you one of our students. His name is, let me see if I can play it here. All right. So this is a role play, guys. This is a role play for sales. I think this is a sales. All right. This is a sales account. I'll show you. Let me see. Okay. No. Hold on. Wait a second. Hold on. Hold your.
Okay.
All right, so that's an example of a sales call flow, guys, right? That's an example of a sales call flow of a sales account, right? So remember that the main idea is to help you out and get the job either for sales, either for customer service, either for retention, you name it, right? And we have a special program for those people who actually are software developers. If you need additional information, let me know in the comments down below. All right, so guys, I just want to say thank you, right? I just want to say thank you. All righty, I just want to say thank you. And I want to make sure if you have any questions before we leave, everybody. Any questions that before we leave, guys? Let me know. So let me see. Okay, there you go. You can say I'm signing a contract with you. How much flexible can I be? All right, very good. All right, so any question, guys? Any questions that you may have before we leave? Any questions, everybody? Yes. All right. So, guys, one more time then. Remember the answer. We are going to have a small recap. So, are you flexible? Here we go. From what I can see, I consider myself a flexible person. Being flexible for me is the ability to adapt to changes. And this is important because it will help you out in problem solving. In my previous job, I have the opportunity to adapt to changes very easily because when I have the opportunity to train new agents or new people at the workplace, I was able to help them to do their job successfully. All right. And last but not least, I consider myself, that's the reason why I consider myself flexible, or that's why I consider myself a flexible person. All right. So I just want to say thank you, everybody. One more time. Thank you very much for making it so far. And I hope to see you next time. Take it easy, guys. Bye-bye for now. Bye-bye, guys.